Hello YouTube, it is your girl Carrie OK, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about a little bit of a hair setback that I had and what I'm using, or what I'm trying actually, to recover from that setback with my hair. So first I'll kind of let you guys know what happened. If you've been following my channel, or if not, basically, you know, I have very, very fine hair, very, very thin hair. And in addition to that, it's also very curly, almost coily in certain sections of my hair, frizzy, and a little bit dry. I do have dry hair and a dry scalp. So those are some of the different hair issues that I deal with on a regular basis. You know, when I first started this hair journey, my hair was very, very thinned out. I've always had fine hair. Ever since I was a little kid, my hair has always been very fine. However, in my later 20s, I had lost a significant amount of weight, and was also dealing with some health issues at that time. And that's really when my hair really started thinning out. And you know, that's when I really started this kind of hair journey and taking care of my hair, because prior to that, you know, when I had more hair, you know, I used to do all kinds of stuff with it. I didn't really take care of it that well. I used to bleach it, I used to dye it different colors, I'd flat iron it because I didn't. Now I love my curly hair, but at that time I wanted, you know, straighter, smoother hair. It was more of the style at that time, you know, back in the 2000s, you know, what have you. But so, you know, part of, you know, me trying to regrow my hair and thicken my hair and all that good stuff, part of that meant, you know, keeping my hair under wigs, which you can see here. I know I was supposed to show you my hair, but with this recent setback, it's probably going to be a while. I'm probably going to keep it under wigs, even though it's summertime and it's hot. And I usually wear my hair, my own hair, out more in warmer weather, because the wigs do make me hot. This is kind of a little shorty. It's very breathable. But, you know, as part of my hair journey, I started doing protective styles, which for me is wearing wigs. You know, and I do wear my hair out. You know, I was wearing it out a lot more frequently before this recent setback, but, you know, really just taking good care of my hair. So I had a setback, so I'll kind of let you guys know what that setback was, what happened. Normally I color my hair. My hair is, in addition to some of the hair issues I face, I also have hair that's prematurely graying. So I do color my hair. I've been coloring my hair for a long time. And typically, for a long time, I always used permanent hair color. I think up until about 2 years ago, I always used permanent hair color. And even when I started my healthy hair journey, gosh, already like 7 years ago now, you know, I still continued to use the permanent hair color. I wasn't really aware, you know, for covering my grays and what have you, you know, that there was other options. I thought for gray coverage, you know, I needed to kind of, I needed a permanent hair color to cover gray. So I was wondering, you know, all that time why my hair never really thrived, even though I was deep conditioning it. I was using special products that were made for, you know, thinning hair and fine hair and, you know, dry hair. I was always wondering why, you know, my hair wasn't thriving, and I think it was because of the use of permanent hair color. So about 2 years ago, I started using semi-permanent, and I played around with a few different brands. Again, I didn't always get the coverage I liked at first, but then I discovered the Clairol Beautiful Collection Advanced Gray Solution Semi-Permanent Hair Color. And once I discovered that, it was great. I was like, wow, this stuff really covers my grays, you know, so on and so forth. So I started using that, and I noticed that my hair liked that better. The permanent color was just too harsh for my fragile, delicate, fine, thin hair. So I started using the semi-permanent. It did give me the gray coverage I liked. However, recently I made a mistake. I thought, well, you know, it's summer, I'm going to be wearing my hair out. And I think what it was is with the semi-permanent, you know, the more you wash it, the quicker the color fades out because it's not permanent. So as I was shampooing my hair more frequently as the weather got warmer, maybe I was a little bit more sweaty, you know, etc., etc., I was shampooing my hair more often so the color wasn't lasting as long. So I thought, you know, it's summertime, maybe I'll just go in with a permanent color. It's been a while. My hair seems to be in really good condition. Actually, before I colored it, I felt like my hair was in the best condition it had been in like 8 or 9 years, in all honesty. So I was really, really happy with my hair, with the progress. I was wearing it out a lot more because I liked the way it looked. So I thought, you know, my hair is in a healthy state. It can probably handle a permanent color. And this way, you know, I can wash my hair more frequently. It's summertime. I'm wearing my hair out more. It's going to look good. The color is going to be vibrant or more vibrant. So I'm going to go ahead and just use the permanent hair color. Bad, 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 bad judgment on my part. And the reason it was a bad judgment is because, and I've been coloring my hair for years. And I've done many different colors. Usually I stick close to my natural, or at least in the recent years, I've been sticking close to my natural hair color, which is like a light brown. Sometimes I do, you know, dark blondes, but somewhere within that same kind of shade family. And I color my hair mainly to cover, you know, the grays that I have, the premature grays that I have. So, you know, so I'm very experienced coloring my hair. I don't know what it was about this permanent hair color that I used this time, and I'm not going to mention the brand because I don't think it's the brand's fault. But for some reason it came out much darker than I wanted. So that was the first issue, and I don't really like my hair to be too dark because I think it's too overwhelming. I am kind of, you know, fair-skinned. I have light eyes. Dark hair just doesn't really suit me. I love dark hair, just not on me. So it came out too dark, so I thought I could correct that by shampooing my hair with clarifying shampoo, which I did several times in an attempt to lighten my hair up, which it did. First of all, I want to say this. The minute after I was rinsing the color out, my hair felt really, really, really dry. And I don't know if it's because I haven't used a permanent color in so long, but I felt like my hair was much drier than when I used the semi-permanent. For obvious reasons. I mean, obviously it has peroxide, there's ammonia in it, so obviously it's a harsher process. I thought my hair was in good enough condition to handle it, but the color itself really, really dried out my hair. And then I made the mistake of washing it with the clarifying shampoo because I thought the color was too dark. And by the end of it, my hair was dried out, really, really, really dried out, and really brittle looking. It looked thinner. All that hard work with my hair regimen, using all of my different hair products, my deep conditioners, really trying to keep my hair moisturized, keeping a good protein and moisture balance, excuse me, went all out the window. My hair was dry, it was brittle, it looked thin, my scalp was really, really dry, and I think between the permanent color and then the clarifying shampoos, which I know was not a good idea, but I kind of freaked out when I saw the color at first because it was so dark. I was like, oh my gosh. And I didn't want to dye it again, obviously, because that would have been even worse, more chemicals, more damage. I didn't want to lighten it, and, ruin my hair, basically. So I thought the clarifying shampoo was the way to go to kind of lighten it up. But unfortunately, it just dried out my hair even more. So my hair was really dry. And like I said, I have very curly, in some portions of my hair, coily hair. It gets very dry. It's naturally dry. My scalp is dry. So it really dried it out badly. My hair looked thinner and it was shedding. I was experiencing some definite shedding. And so basically I was like, oh, all my hard work down the drain. I'm basically back to square one. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm back with the wigs, even though it's summertime and, it's hot out, but I'm back with the wigs because I'm just not at a place where I can really wear my own hair. My hair was looking great. That's why this is just so devastating. I literally was in tears. I was crying, when this first happened. It's been a couple of weeks now. But what I'm using to try to hopefully repair my hair, in addition to taking my biotin supplements, which I've been doing, I actually increased the dosage to kind of a stronger, more high potency biotin to try to accelerate, repair the damage to my hair. In addition to, my regular hair regimen with my biotin shampoos, my deep conditioning treatments for the dryness of my hair, my protein treatments to make my hair strong and resilient. So in addition to, going right back to that, going back to basics and, doing my whole hair care regimen, I have incorporated this new product. So this video is going to be kind of also a review on this hair and scalp oil. It's actually called a growth oil. The company is called The Main Choice, and it's a multivitamin scalp nourishing growth oil. And it's supposed to help to support natural hair growth and retention. It's supposed to help reduce shedding, which I need. It's supposed to help to revitalize and rejuvenate the scalp, which I really, really needed, because after the hair color and then all of the washes with the clarifying shampoo, my scalp was just messed up. It was so dry, it was itchy, it was just really bad. So this is supposed to revitalize and rejuvenate the scalp. It's naturally stimulating oil, so it stimulates hair growth. It soothes and conditions the scalp, which I definitely needed. And it says it helps transform hair into a healthier state for all hair types. So it's good for all hair types, natural hair, chemically processed hair, what have you. It's good for all hair types. And so far I've really, really liked it. My hair is starting to get back to normal, and I didn't think it would get back to normal, and certainly not that quickly. Like I said, I was devastated because my hair was probably in the best state it was in like 8 or 9 years, since it first started shedding when I was losing that weight and I was having some of those health issues that I was experiencing. I finally, after all those years, was recovering from that, and my hair was getting back to normal. And then, of course, I had this hair dye fiasco. So this really is transforming my hair really, really quickly. As you can see, it's still almost full, and I've been using this for 2 weeks. A little definitely goes a long way, especially with my hair type and my hair texture, because even though it is curly and coily, it's also very thin and very fine, so a little goes a long way. Of course, if you have thicker or coarser hair, then you're going to need to use more of this at any one time. But as you can see, I've been using this for almost 2 weeks now, and it's still almost completely full, so a little goes a long way. I really feel like this is going to last me a really, really long time. But I have noticed a difference. I've noticed a difference in my hair since I started putting this on my scalp and my hair, and certainly my scalp has improved astronomically. As I told you earlier, after the hair color, the permanent color, and the, all the shampooing to try to get the color out, my scalp was just dry, itchy, it was terrible. This brought my scalp right back. My scalp feels moisturized now, it's not dry, it doesn't itch, it feels good, it feels moisturized. My hair feels a lot more moisturized, all that real dryness and that brittleness. Now it's almost gone now. My hair is starting to return to normal. And this has some really, really great ingredients in it. I'll read what it says. It says it's a multivitamin scalp nourishing growth oil. It's a naturally stimulating oil blend made exclusively for the scalp, which is what I needed, formulated to help revitalize and rejuvenate the scalp. Our revitalizing oil is potent, yet gentle enough for daily use or as often as needed to transform your hair into a much healthier state. It's lightweight and not greasy, and it leaves the scalp feeling revitalized and conditioned. And it really, really, really does. My scalp feels so much softer. It feels conditioned. Like I said, it's not dry, it's not itchy. It feels literally 100% better than it did before. So this has really, really, really been working for me, and I have noticed some hair growth. I mean, I know it's only been a couple weeks. Hair doesn't really grow that fast for anybody, but I do notice a difference in my hair. It feels healthier, it feels stronger, feels a little bit denser. So I really, really recommend this growth oil. Again, it's by The Main Choice. It is a little bit on the pricier side. It's about $11.99. I found mine at my local CVS store. I'm sure there are other drugstores or other, you know, big box stores that carry this, but I got mine at CVS. And I've been using it when I first, like those first, you know, 3-4 days, actually the first 5 days, I think I was using it every single day because my scalp was just that dry and my hair was really dry. But now I've been using it maybe every other day or, you know, 3-4 times a week, and I really, really notice a difference. And this has some fantastic, fantastic ingredients. It has the castor seed oil, which if you know about oils and, you know, hair oils and things like that, you know that castor oil is very, very good for hair growth and for healthy hair growth. It has a good amount of castor oil in it. It has the sweet almond oil. It has rice bran extract, excuse me, rosemary extract, sunflower seed extract, tea tree oil, which is very, very good for your scalp. If you have a dry, itchy, flaky scalp, tea tree oil is like the best thing you can do. It has jojoba oil, which jojoba oil is the closest oil to your own natural sebum, the natural oils that are produced in your scalp. It's the closest thing to that, so that's really, really good for your hair. It has coconut oil, which is also very healthy. It has a lot of added vitamins. It has vitamin D, vitamin C, aloe vera, which is very moisturizing. It has the biotin in it, which I'm also taking a biotin supplement, which I always do, which is very, very important for hair growth and to grow longer, stronger hair. So it has the biotin. It has evening primrose oil, grapeseed oil, I think chamomile flower, sage leaf extract, and nettle extract. So it has really, really good, healthy, natural oils. There's no mineral oil in this, no petrolatum. So it has very, very, very healthy natural oils and some other herbal extracts which are good for your hair. And you can use this on both damp hair out of the shower or on dry hair. And you can use it daily, so it's, you know, it's light enough that you can use daily. I was using it daily at first. Now I'm using it like every other day. Of course, if you have thicker, coarser hair, you can probably get away with using more of this. I have a very, very light hand when I apply this, you know, simply because my hair is fine and thin, and it can get weighed down pretty easily. But even, and as you can see, it looks almost full, and I've been using this for just about 2 weeks now. So I'm really, really impressed by this product. A little goes a long way. Again, it's by The Main Choice. It's a fantastic, fantastic, fantastic growth oil. So this is what I'm using, you know, to repair my hair, to regrow my hair after this setback. And trust me, I will not be using permanent color ever again. My hair is just too fragile at this stage really to handle, you know, permanent hair color. So going back to my semi-permanent, and in the meantime I'm going to continue to use this hair oil along with the other hair products that I use for my fine, thin, curly, coily hair, and hopefully I'll get back to the healthy hair that I had just a month ago. So that's the hope, at least. I know it's going to take some time. So yeah, so I highly recommend this product. Let me just do a little close-up of it. It's The Main Choice Multivitamin Scalp Nourishing Growth Oil. The company is Main Choice, and it's a fantastic, fantastic, fantastic product. So take a look at that. I got mine at CVS, like I said. I'm sure it's carried at other stores as well. So check it out. And you get a big bottle. I mean, it's a little pricey, but you know, I think I paid like $11.99 for it. But it was worth every penny because it's done wonders on my scalp, which was in a really bad state. And it's doing well for my hair as well. So highly recommend it. I'm going to continue using it, and hopefully I experience some real good growth with this. So here you go. All right, guys, so that's the end of my video, and we'll see you next time, okay? Bye.